Yeah, good morning, guys. So let's continue our GST classes by IPCC, and we are in this chapter called exemptions. And this is your lecture number 3 on that. And with this lecture, I'll be completing the chapter called exemptions. Okay, be careful. I guess 12 industries we have completed. If I remember properly, 12 sectors or 12 industries are completed. Now let's continue the 13th one, that is called agriculture sector. That is called agriculture sector. I need not cover much in that, everything is given the notes, so directly we'll start with the notes only. Come to this heading, agriculture sector. Check how many trees we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 trees we have, sir. You say start, we'll start. All the points related to agricultural sector is given. Can you see here? 57, 59, 58, 60, 51, 25. Those are service number from the material. I hope you understood. We have material means service numbers list. Those are numbers. That's not important for you because I have already covered in this particular chart. Let's start with number 6. Let's start with number 6. Agricultural sector. In income tax also, agriculture income is exempt. However, 3 conditions are satisfied. Agriculture income is taxable. Your individual agriculture income exceeds 5,000 and non-agriculture income exceeds basic exemption limit. In GST also, we are exempting agricultural sector from GST. In GST also, we are exempting that from concept of GST. 6th tree. If I have a warehouse of rice, farmer is producing the rice, he is storing in my warehouse, I am charging rental income from the farmer. On that rental income, no GST, because that is to encourage agriculture sector. If warehousing of rice, it can be services of warehousing or loading, unloading, packing, storage, or warehousing of rice. Underline the word loading, unloading, packing, storage, or warehousing of rice. So if you are into warehouse of rice, this GST will not apply. Second one, if I have a cold storage chain, I have a cold storage center, National Center for Cold Storage. Cold storage is a special type of warehouse where you store specified goods at required temperature. After taking approval from the government, you will get cold storage license. Then only you have the right to open a center called cold storage center, where you store the agricultural produce, the whatever farmers are producing, which requires special temperatures. Those goods will be stored in that particular warehouse. That services are also exempt from GST. 5th one, please read 5th and 6th one quick. 5th and 6th. ठीक है, एक होता स्टोरेज, पैकिंग, वेयरहाउस ऑफ राइस, एक होता कोल्ड स्टोरेज फैसिलिटीज. अब कम टू नंबर 4, fruits and vegetables. Underline that word first, fruits and vegetables. And now reason. Services by way of preconditioning, pre-cooling, ripening, waxing, retail packing, labeling of fruits and vegetables. I am storing the fruits and vegetables in particular thing. Labeling bole to on the apple you will find one sticker, that's called labeling of fruits, vegetables and all. Retail packing, labeling of fruits and vegetables are also exempt from GST. Yeah, pure all the 7 trees what are coming are exempt. all the 7 trees are coming. You do not by heart this, खाली remember करो exam के लिए, that's more than sufficient. This sector is important because एक one bit he can ask from agriculture sector for sure, so please be careful with this. You need not by heart, you have to remember. Chalo, read 4 5 6 once again. Read 4 5 6 once again, please, quick. Please read 4 5 6 once again, quick. ठीक है, चलो. Now come to 3 bracket में लिखो job worker, that's it. If you are a job worker, you are given certain job to be done related to agricultural produce. Those services also exempt from GST. Carrying out intermediate production process as job worker in relation to cultivation of plants and rearing of life forms, except horses. So this is important. चलो सर एक बार वापस रिपीट कर लेंगे. वन इज फॉर वेयर हाउस ऑफ राइस, लोडिंग अनलोडिंग पैकिंग ऑफ वेयर हाउसिंग ऑफ राइस. नंबर 2 कोल्ड स्टोरेज फैसिलिटीज. नंबर 3 conditioning, labeling, relabeling, packing of fruits and vegetables. Number 4, if you are a job worker in relation to agriculture, these 4 services are exempt from GST. Number 5, services by way of slaughtering of animals. Slaughtering बोल तो cut they do, shown in movies also. That slaughtering is called slaughtering of animals. Those services also exempt from GST. One more is exempt. Services by way of agricultural marketing committee or board for sale and purchase of agricultural produce. Underline the word agricultural marketing committee. Sir, these are thoda theoretical hai ye sir, but important for your exam. Chalo, so second one speaks about slaughtering of animals and marketing committee services in relation to agricultural produce. Chalo, read the second one now, quick. Please read the second one now. ठीक है, फर्स्ट वन agricultural operations, both the services of the farmer directly related to production of agricultural produce, including cultivation, harvesting, threshing, plant production, testing, full stop. बोले तो फर्स्ट वन ब्रैकेट में लिख लो, services of the farmer to produce the product. Services of the farmer, here services of the farmer to produce agricultural products are exempt. Number 2, supply of farm labor. Farmer requires lot of workers. Farmer has called me and is asking me to send some workers on temporary basis. I have sent the workers. Those services also exempt from GST because that's called supply of farm labor. Number 3, renting, leasing of agricultural machinery. I have rented a tractor to the farmer and collecting rent on the tractor. On that service also no GST, it will be 100 plus 0. That is called renting or leasing of agricultural machinery or vacant land with or without a structure. Vacant land underline, agricultural machinery underline. So now I am the owner of the land. Farmer has taken the land on from me on rent basis. Farmer is paying rent to me. On that service also no GST. That is called vacant land with or without a structure. Renting of agricultural machinery. Rent, I have a tractor. I gave the tractor to farmer. Farmer is paying rent on the tractor. That on that service also no GST. Land pay When the rent is paid by farmer to the landlord, no GST. On the tractor, when the farmer is paying rent to me, on that also no GST. It will be 100 plus 0. And agricultural extension services. Agricultural extension services. Please read the first one now. एक बार पूरा पढ़ लो सर. 1 to 6 5 minutes I am giving you. 1 to 6 3 minutes I am giving you. Please read. Just have one time reading. याद आ जाता, दिमाग में बैठ जाता. Start. Exactly 3 minutes I am giving you. Start reading please. Quick. ठीक है, चलो लेट्स कंटिन्यू. Point number 7. Warehousing of minor forest produce, underline the word forest produce. Services by way of fumigation in a warehouse of agricultural produce. ये words याद रखना, technical words है. Those who have agricultural background or parents in agriculture, they can understand this properly. Nothing else. This note point is important. 1 and 2. Testing of soil testing, seed testing are exempt from GST. Soil testing or seed testing, before you start, you do the testing of the land. However, this important, first one, agricultural services related to horses or stud farm are taxable. Whenever question में horse दिया or stud farm दिया, those services are taxable. Because see the first one also, including cultivation, harvesting, threshing, planting. Say first one is sorry. Third one, cultivation of plants and rearing of life forms or animals except rearing of horses. बोल तो that is not exempt, that is taxable. उसका related point I am giving you here. उसका related point I am giving you here. Okay. So अगर हॉर्स दिया, स्टड फार्म दिया क्वेश्चन में, दोज आर टैक्सेबल सर्विसेज. नाउ प्लीज कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, पेज नंबर 80. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, पेज नंबर 80. ठीक है. 11 services are given. We have to just write exempt or taxable. Receipts from supply of farm labor. Listen sir, अगर ये लिस्ट में है exempt रहता, ये लिस्ट में नहीं है and given in this particular question, it is taxable. Receipts from supply of farm labor लिस्ट में है exempt. चार्जेस फॉर सीड टेस्टिंग लिस्ट में है एग्जेम्प्ट. चार्जेस फॉर सॉइल टेस्टिंग एग्जेम्प्ट. चार्जेस फॉर वेयर हाउस ऑफ पोटैटो चिप्स नहीं है लिस्ट में, टैक्सेबल. क्लियर. कमीशन रिसीव्ड ऑन सेल ऑफ व्हीट, दिस यहां लिख लो सर, आप यहाँ एक पॉइंट लिख लो, क्लैरिफिकेशन आया. कमीशन ऑन सेल ऑफ व्हीट इज ऑल्सो एग्जेम्प्ट. अराउंड 25 days बैक एक आया सर्विसेज ब्रैकेट में. Okay. और एक लिखो, training of farmer services also exempt. I forgot to give because these two are amendments. Training of farmer services भी exempt रहता, because farmer needs training on how to produce the goods, the agricultural produce. So commission on sale of wheat be exempted, training of farmers services also exempted. Make a note of this. ठीक है, चल. Next one, training of farmers exempt, commission on sale भी exempt है. Renting of vacant land to stud farm, horses stud farm है तो taxable. Lease of vacant land फर्स्ट में रहता है exempt. यहाँ देखो, यहाँ vacant land, this one vacant land exempt. Charges for warehousing of rice exempt. Warehousing of cotton fabrics, यहाँ देखो, here we have only the word rice, that is exempt. Here this one, sixth one, but here is a warehouse of fabric, it is not exempt but the taxable. Retail packing of fruits and vegetables exempt. So 85,000, 1,85,000 and 2 lakhs. Take the total. 85,000, 1,85,000, 2 lakhs. Answer is 4,70,000. That is called value of taxable supply. That is called value of taxable supply. भाई इतना डेप्थ में एग्जाम में नहीं देता सर आपको. दिस इज टेकन फ्रॉम ए मॉक टेस्ट पेपर ऑफ फाइनल पेपर, बट इट्स ओके. प्रैक्टिस के लिए करके चल जाना ये प्रॉब्लम. For practice, please kindly do this and go. It becomes easy for you only, not for me. The question paper becomes easy for you. ठीक है, चल. This completes sector number 13, agricultural sector. Sector number 14, services provided by government. अब देखो सर, एक बात याद रखो. Ninth and now we are in 15th. 14th is missing, I guess. Leave that. बोलता है कि student did not write properly. 9th and now we are starting with 15th. Okay, 14th is missing somewhere. छोड़ दो. It should be 14 technically. 9th says services provided government. 15 says services provided government. इसमें similarities होंगे सर. 9th says services provided to government and 15 says services provided by government. बोलते 9th में service provider is public and recipient is government. 15th में opposite, service provider is government, सर्विस रिसिपिएंट इज पब्लिक. ये एक डिफरेंस समझ में आया पहले, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. 9th में वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सर्विसेज प्रोवाइडेड टू गवर्नमेंट. पब्लिक इज प्रोवाइडिंग टू गवर्नमेंट, वी कवर दैट. नाउ विल कवर सर्विसेज प्रोवाइडेड बाय गवर्नमेंट, गवर्नमेंट टू पब्लिक. So these services when government provides, they will take money officially, not bribe and all. Some charges will be taken. Take money from public. On that money, GST will not come. For example, I want to have a driving license. I will go to RTO. I have to pay some amount. They will give me the driving license. That is called services provided by government. They are providing me driving license services. I have to pay that amount, 300 rupees assume, plus 0. Those will come under services provided by garment. That 25 services which comes under this service provided by government. पहले कॉपी कर लो बैकग्राउंड, ये कॉपी दिस, पहले लॉजिक समझ में आता आपको, देन वी स्टार्ट. चलो कॉपी करो. ठीक है, लिख लिए सर. चलो कंटिन्यू. Sure. Now let us start with services provided by garment. Bracket में service provider is garment, service recipient is public.